As if to underline the problems in the NATO alliance, the winter meeting of the NATO Council in Paris found even the flags of the alliance drooping. England's Lord Hume had a bone to pick over SKYBOLT. COUVE de Murville had his hackles up about France's demand for her own nuclear force. While Secretary of State Rusk was troubled by lack of British support for UN policies in the Congo. The future was clouded for the pact that in 1949 returned Ike to uniform as Supreme Commander of the North Atlantic Treaty Organization. The alliance of 12 nations, it became 15 later, was formed to safeguard the free world from the inroads of communism. U.S. General LAURIS NORSTAD, NATO's top military man, now about to retire, told the ministers his conventional armies must be strengthened, as they might not at the start be able to hold back a surprise Soviet attack. Norstad's remarks represented U.S. thinking, and U.S. Secretary Rusk said the United States in return would sell NATO members Polaris missiles to be mounted on American manned and owned nuclear submarines, subs that would be under the command of NATO and stationed in European waters, giving NATO a mobile, independent strike force. Germany's SCHROEDER, after praising U.S. policy, put Bonn's Berlin troubles before the meeting. He pointed out that further harassments like these at Checkpoint Charlie could be expected. He said the Reds still maintain their plans to control the divided city. COUVE de Murville of France said Charles de Gaulle would continue to go it alone, if necessary, to develop an independent nuclear deterrent for France, foreshadowing more Sahara Desert blasts. The variety of problems sent Prime Minister MACMILLAN on the road, first for talks with de Gaulle that could be decisive for Britain's future and its common market membership. Then MACMILLAN went on to Nassau to meet with President Kennedy. On the pair's troubled agenda was the new crisis in the Congo, the result of the separatist movement for Katanga, being directed by Moise Tshombe. Kennedy wants stronger British support for UN efforts to unify the Congo, knowing the Reds will take advantage of the chaos that now prevails there. However, MACMILLAN's foremost concern was the SKYBOLT, a 1,000-mile air-to-ground missile that was a disappointment in 5 tests. But after a full discussion of the SKYBOLT's value with President Kennedy, MACMILLAN agreed to its scrapping in return for the Polaris Missile as part of a broad new program of U.S. assistance. The heads of state of 2 great nations exchanging views in a summit meeting, a meeting calculated to strengthen our mutual defense.